Good morning still. It's just so beautiful. I don't know, I worked for 15 years and maybe a bit more in rooms without windows, small rooms, and they were very womb-like, and I was working as a therapist, and but there came a point where I couldn't go into a dark room with no light anymore. So I just love to enjoy the light now, and doesn't get much more beautiful than this. So it's a January day today, January the 20th, and that sun is warm, and it's just beautiful. So every time I come here, I always put up the New Jerusalem work up on the rather rusting, I guess it must be an iron, notice board there, and put my leaflets here, and who knows where they reach. So the scripture talks about Jesus and God ruling with the iron rod. So I wonder if that is to do with iron in our bodies, because the hemoglobin is what energizes our bodies, and so all of those processes of cellular activity leading to energy and vitality and well-being, again through our blood and through the iron functioning in our blood. So I'll just share with you my poem called Molten Molecules of Creation, which is looking at the iron in the heavens, in the nebulas of stars being born, as the red dust. And we have iron at the core of our planet in a molten form, and iron in our bodies, and we also have iron in the rocks. It's iron that produces the purple colour in quartz to make it amethyst, which is the stone for peace and attaining to peace and tranquility and calm and enlightenment and all those things. So we know we need iron, and the body's in not an energized state of well-being if we are deficient in iron. I suffered with anemia, isn't it? That's what it's called. I'm trying to remember the name. Anemia, and hemorrhaged. One of my children was born as a result, and struggled with my iron for many years. I also wore a little piece of red quartz. In fact, that was tested as something that was beneficial for me with kinesiology, and I know the day that my iron attained to a healthy level in my blood, that little piece of quartz disappeared, as the crystals tend to do. So when my piece of amethyst went out, I knew it was time to let this knowledge, to share this knowledge. So I've tried to get book agent, and sort of in the time that I have. So it's not easy because my work crosses over so many genres, and the book industry doesn't really like that. And also I'm quite dyslexic, so just all those processes, I can't do it all. And I like to live and walk my truth, so here I am making the most of this beautiful light, enjoying this time. So, iron molecules of creation. Iron molecules molten, spinning like a wheel of fortune for us here on a microsphere in this macro galaxy of milky stars showing their ways on cloudless nights. Elements bursting red giants, fireworks, supernovas exploding into macro lights, into micro lights, white dwarfs imploding black holes. Density, decay, darkness, destruction till death. Recycling, regenerating, renewing till life resurrecting, atoms of hydrogen, floating, flaring, raring free to bring the light to unite and warm humanity. Iron molecules molten, no, not iron molecules molten, hydrogen bonding oxygen for water, for us to grow like flowers, able to blossom trees, able to fruit birds singing. Iron molecules molten, spinning like a wheel of fortune, hemoglobin in our hearts, our core, our blood, pumping, beating, oxygenating our microcells with macro elements, periodically fueling our souls for some hazy, lazy summer days of love. Dust to dust, macro to micro, macro to micro, hydrogen to helium to hydrocarbons. Lead can lead to gold with atoms and elements, salsa dancing life. So thanks be to God. The elements are on fire, and in my next video I think I'll do the crystals of Revelation, and how they are not New Age, but they are actually Old Age, as old as the Ancient of Days, who Sun is coming quickly for salvation of mankind and a restoration of love, to make this world the beautiful paradise it is meant to be and has the potential to be, when we love and care for each other and our planet and all life. Thanks be to God. Amen.